Alrighty, let's get started here. How's it going, y'all? Happy Monday. We got Rusty's playing down at the on the bottom. While I work, Rusty works. Let's unlock those things. It's a big day for Rusty. He's gonna get a friend. Where's their friend? Right here. Oh, I don't want decorations right now. We're gonna get Haiku. And we're gonna put Haiku, since Haiku's his friend, right next to him. And that means we'll have another set of hands and we can build out more stuff. Right now, Rusty's mostly focused on watering. Let's get that bloop. We're probably going to have to pay that soon, but we're not building quick enough yet. Alright. Not loving the design here. I really would like these put somewhere else. Alright. Let's close all the things. You know what? I didn't check everything. So 1 second. Watch Rusty do stuff while I do stuff. Alright. That's not what we want. I had a 20-mile run yesterday. Alright. Ooh, right. We have Twitch integration with Rusty as well. So, that'd be kind of cool. I wonder. No, I can't post a picture there. Let's see. Okay. Alright. And let's get some background music going. We use the Heartbound OST because it sounds nice. And Thor has confirmed that there will never be any strikes. Oh, but Rusty's making noise too? Rusty. Rusty, what are you doing there? Interesting. I don't know why Rusty is making noise if I can't hear him. Alrighty, here I am. Kinda like being in the top right hand corner. That's pretty nice. You can see we run a professional stream here. We got my shadow in the background. 2 sides, 2 lights. We run on a shoestring. I was trying to set up a different system today, or this weekend, where I would use a GoPro, kind of have it here, give you a better angle. Not a better angle, but like you'd be able to see more of me. But it was too much for my computer to do. And I have an M1 Mac, 16 gigabytes, and it was running out of RAM. Yeah, never run into that before, so that was fun. So we're going to stick with this until we get a better system. So, it's the way it is. Alright, let's do our note for today. This will give us a nice set of to-dos. Kind of helps organize, hopefully. Oh, Rusty. We can't cover up Rusty. There we go. Okay, so last week we were working on the organizing setting up our new schemas here. So we have a device configuration. We have a supported type. Let's see. So supported type. Okay, and then our activity data has changed. Do we have a good map of this? Let's see. I don't think we do. So let's create a new folder. We'll call this database. Right? And we're going to organize what this database looks like. So we have a device, right? This device is going to have a certain number of fields. This helps validate what I think is happening here. Okay, so we have a device. It has a device ID. It has an API key. It has a streamer key. Okay, so these are fields. There we go. And then it also has some edges, which I think the edges will just represent as arrows here. So edge number 1. We don't actually have the device configuration edge set up yet. Edge 2. Device configuration. And this is a device configuration dot type. Okay. So the first one, this is activity data. Okay. And its fields are activity type. We gotta expand this a little bit. Created data name display name. Ooh. Gotta stay with the same standard here. Okay. And this is no longer going to be nillable after a change I made. Gotta save that. Okay. Let's go back to device. And this is a one-to-many. Now we have go back to device. Our short code edge. Add a card. code. Fields. I think shortcode is just doesn't really need to be an edge. I don't think so, but for now it is. Just has code. Okay. Let's see. And we call this activity data. We call this edge short code. Okay. Now let's make a third edge. This is the TTS edge. Fields. What does TTS contain? Message. ID. User name. Okay. And we call this one TTS. So this one sets up the TTSs that we might have for a channel. There could be many of them. I haven't quite sorted that, so leaving it as an edge is preferable. And this can all change, you know, none of this is written in stone yet. Alright, and then finally we have device configuration. This is the newer one. Device configuration. Fields. And here, let's just close that. There we go. We have more space to work now. Device configuration right here. And it's going to have a supported activity type. Supported activity type. Right, which is essentially just this enum type, wherever that is. All right. Supported activity type. For right now, that's all it is. Oh. Okay. Apparently it's time to get up. I did get up a little early today. That's okay. Getting started early. It's a Monday. It's a good day for that. So that's what it looks like. I don't think there are any other edges. Oh, actually, just kidding. This one does have an edge. It has an edge. Supported activity type, which actually we don't need both. So it has no fields. It's just kind of a container at the moment. And then it has a field to add card supported type. Now, I'm not really sure if this sort of abstraction is worth it. This is should just name this type. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if this sort of abstraction is worth it. but it's what we're gonna try for now. It gives me a little bit more flexibility on like changing what the types are and kind of changing supported types, versioning. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's check in on Rusty. Ooh, we need to build some more stuff. Hey, look, we have little Haiku joined us. Look at her. Thank you for all the help. This is radishes. We're going to convert this to onions. Because onions and lettuce are our new crops. So this one will turn into onions. This one is still wheat, I think. Man, that's grown for a long time. Maybe it's not wheat. What is this? Corn. Oh, corn. Okay. Nope. We could convert the next patch that goes empty. We'll convert it to lettuce. So this is gonna be onions. Probably the corn will run out next. Let's just finish this cabbage up here. There's one left. Now let's see. Where do I set their orders? Right here. Okay, so Haiku's here. She's a move, a build, a biofuel, harvest, and water. That's fine with me. We don't. Rusty's not focused on biofuel, and we've been running low on that, so that sounds good. Okay, so this is kind of what our database looks like. Obviously, this is subject to change. So now that we have our database kind of, not schema, let's call this database map. We need to set up device configuration. And, well, we don't have to at the moment. And this is kind of where we need to figure out what is the next most important thing for us to do. Let's rename this. Rename device configuration. Wait. That's not true. You're crazy. think the problem is we need to just go generate. Go. What's the command? Int go. Quick introduction. Go generate int. Go generate do int. Undefined supported type. Undefined device configuration, capitalized. Here. Okay. Undefined supported type. Oh, right there. Okay. There we go. Now a lot of these errors should disappear. Perfect. Cool. All right, we've saved those changes. I probably should have done that before now, but whatever. Okay, so now that we have all this sorted, we need to make sure that the new things, which are updated activity data, which that is already supported. I did that last time. Device configuration and supported types are there. Now, device configuration is kind of going to be set up let's see, when are we going to set that up? Well, that requires some UI from me, some web UI, which I'm not quite prepared to do yet. Onions. Looks like the corn is running out here. We might be ready for another field. Let's see. Can't put one over there. Can't put one there. Can't put one there, but I think that's too far from everything else. Oh, we can fit an itty bitty couple right here. Yeah, we probably would be able to fill up all these areas. Is that gonna be too much? No, this guy's just chilling. Yeah, let's do it. Little Haiku's doing the building. Good job. Rusty's walking slowly. Okay, so they're gonna do that. So let's think about the device configuration. Let's open this up again. go here. This is our flow. We should probably do the shortcode actually allowing a user to get into the system. Okay. Complete shortcode integration. And if we run through that, and then, because that's pretty important for signing. That's how you're gonna sign in. Our login is through the shortcode. So you'll get the watch will request a shortcode from the server. Server will send it down. You'll be able to view that shortcode, and then you go to the website, input the shortcode, and then you're signed in or logged in, right? Okay. So that'll be important to do. Customize data. User receives URLs. Yeah, so we're kind of in the allowing for customization phase right now. Let's do lettuce up here. Lettuce there. That'll be a patch of onions. Looks like our corn is running low. Maybe we convert cabbages to, let's see, what are we running low on? I don't know. I think we can just keep the cabbages for now. And we can do more lettuce here. All right. So let's close this, close that. Database is sorted. Let's go to server.go. We don't need this right now. I think it's time to refactor this a little bit so it's not one massive file, right? Ugh, gross. 283 pages, or pages, lines. Yeah, we should refactor this so that it's a little bit cleaner. I think what we're going to end up doing is just moving these things into their own. We'll create a package and then a file for each of those endpoints. There's really no reason to not do that, I don't think. All right. Before we do that, though, I'm going to go get some more coffee. Enjoy Rusty's. If you want to join and do the things. There's a series of commands. Want to join Rusty's? Input the commands from here. Paste. input the chat commands. Okay, we're back. I need this. To not be so big. Hello, we're back. So these are the commands for Rusties. Let's see what happens when I input them into chat. Let's see. Can I join as the streamer? Let's see. Does it do anything? Didn't do anything. Let's see. Let's do... gold. That didn't do anything either. Is this working? I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Alright, we're running out of food items. Let's put those food items back in. Do we want to continue corn? Yes. Corn. Do we want to continue cabbages? Maybe we convert cabbages to carrots. Yeah, let's do this. You are now carrots. There we are. Some of these. Oh, I already did those. Alright, we might be meeting our maximum here for what we can sustain as a group. Oh, you can click on the water. Interesting. So we have 360 biofuel, 1,663. That stuff. What is the next big upgrade we can make? I don't know what that does. So at 2,000, we can get Sonnet's shop, which is decorations. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that there's much. Ooh, I want Forbic. I would like animals. That would be cool. What do we need for that? 6,000. Oh, goodness. Rusty gets no rest. Even if this is his retirement, no rest. Store crops and grants easy access to them. So we might be able to save time if we had a place to put that, like right there. Be less distance to walk for everyone. Especially this dude. Yeah, that's okay. We'll leave him to it for now. I said carrots here. Doot. Another carrot needed here. Alright. Oh boy, we're not focused on WebSockets right now. That's the TTS side of things that we haven't yet sorted. Which maybe we should. Okay. So we were going to do a reorganization here. We're going to call this maybe routes? Tours? No, routes. Okay, so this is our data endpoint. New file. What do we call this? Activity update? Oh, yeah, that's good. Activity update dot go. And our package is routes. Okay, so here oh boy. Let's see. I mean, if I could send the whole thing, that might be better. Oh my god. No. Scroll is too sensitive. There we go. Oh. This is annoying. Come on. No. No. This. Function. Update. Activity data. Sure. I don't think I'm going to have it return anything. It's just going to do pretty much everything. Okay, so it's going to need to take in import models. No. Let's go to server.go. Let's just copy all of these. Fiber. That's under. Okay, so actually we're going to need to pass in fiber, which is fiber dot. So we need to get a reference to fiber, which what is new? Oh, wait a second. Fiber. Where's this defined? That. Yeah, you have a reference to fiber. Too many values returned. Oh. This returns an error. But then what does this return? C is context, which we don't. Maybe we just return error or nil, and then based on what it is, the route will actually return it. I think that sounds fair. Well, this returns an error. Okay, so this is going to return an error. Okay, it's happy with that. It doesn't know what C is yet. What is C? C is our C. That is our fiber context. So we're actually going to need a reference to that. And that should resolve most of the issues. Yep, okay. We still have a few more. Database. Doesn't know what to do with database. Database. So this is a DB. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Okay. And we're going to need a reference to the database as well. Database, which is that. Great. Only one error remaining. ad.data. Watch activity data. Data is undefined. Has no field or method. Data. It's right there, dude. But it's not uppercase. Okay, that's all the errors. So this should do exactly what it was doing before. We've just taken it out of here. So now we go back to server.go. And in here, we're going to return activity. No. It's going to be routes dot update activity. And it's going to take in C and the database. Okay, good. And now that big old function that was in there has been moved to something that's more, it's easier to handle. Oh, I gotta change this. I want to rename, so we do that with F2. F2. Let's rename this watch data. Okay, register. This does a lot too, and this is actually where we want to start making some more changes. So let's make a new file here. This is going to be device registration.go. Package. Register device. And this is going to return just an error again. And we are going to probably take in the database in the context again. So let's just copy that from here. Like that. It doesn't know what those things are, so let's import them. This is just kind of some cleanup that I've been needing to do for some time. Okay, so. Oh no. Oh no, it's going to be too much. Too fast. Nope, too fast. Here we go. Alright, actually, not many errors. Okay, we need the OS. Oh, that's easy enough to get. Okay, and cool. No errors with this. Perfect. Save it. I don't know if that's valuable anymore. Okay. Let's go down here. Return routes dot register device. C and the database. Perfect. Now, this okay, so now we're actually, this is the spot where it starts getting a little hairier because we're going to be updating this, but let's just clean it up for now. And this will be observe data. Observe, yeah, I guess we can do observe data. Package, yep. Func, observe, just call it get data. Returns an error. Okay, get requested data needs to be from here. Get requested data right here. Okay, and then we need to pass in C. Actually, don't save yet. And database. Yeah. Now I think I'm also going to change this so we're not actually sending the what do we call it? The device ID, but we're going to send a hash of the device ID. That's a good long-standing to do. Send hash of device ID. We don't actually need the actual device ID. We'll take the hash of the device ID. Okay, so then that still needs C and database. Nope. I probably don't need to be passing around the database like this. Do I? I mean, you could have some sort of singleton. Is there a concept of a singleton in Golang? I don't know. But we'll pass these things around because it's relatively small. If this starts getting too complicated, then we need to rethink that. There's too many things passed in, like 4. I think 4 is a good number. And that's a problem. Okay, so then this is a TTS request. Oh, actually, return routes dot get data of C and the database. Yes. Okay. And now we have our post. This is our TTS dealio. TTS request, I guess. I don't know what else to call that right now. You can always rename things. Package. What does this actually do? So TTS request, streamer key, all right. And then we get our models, TTS request, parse it out. Get streamer API key. Okay, we verify it. And then we add TTS. Okay, so this is registering a TTS. Okay. So this would be register TTS. Yeah, this actually is going to return error like everything else. And let's copy the imports here because we never know which ones we'll actually need. Paste it in there. Go back to here. Copy all this sheesh. Okay. Go here. Alright, handle any errors. C. V. Alright. Good. Now this is going to be return routes dot no, has to be capitalized to be public. Register TTS, C and database. Cool. Let's copy this into the other one. Actually, we'll leave that there. I'm going to paste it into here since it's related. Okay. Okay, so we have taken all of that nastiness and reduced it down to 87 lines. It was 200 and something before. Cool. It's exactly what we want. Create routes. Push. We push straight to main, baby. All right. Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet coffee. Oh my God, I love coffee. All right, that stuff was reorganized. I'm happy about that. Let's see how Rusty's doing. Ooh, we unlocked something here. What is it? What is it? Cauliflower. Oh, gross. Gross. Okay, so that tells us what the requirements are. So we have plenty of carrots. We need a lot more onions, lettuce, and celery for the next unlock, which is, I bet you that's a potato. Oh, okay. Well, we gotta start growing more, nobody needs corn. Let's stop growing corn. Okay, once the corn is out, we'll start planting cauliflower. Or even the celery. This celery's lasted a long time. So we're gonna start planting cauliflower here. Get out of here, celery. Our biofuel's going up. That's good. Little Haiku there has been doing a great job. Our carrots. Yeah, I think we should be done with carrots here pretty soon. Alright. We're at 2,000 coin or bolts or whatever he calls it. And when we expand, we're probably going to expand this way. Though, do we want to build more stuff? I think before we even expand, it might be useful to start doing some farm stuff. So I think I don't really care about you, Pinion. I don't really care about decorations. I need raw production. Biofuel from bulb hives. Maybe I don't care about that either. How do I unlock animals? Slate's barn. That's what I want. I want animals. Slate. Who's Slate? Slate. Oh, 10,000. Jesus. Alright, well, maybe we won't get there. Maybe we should expand first, build more of these doodads. Speaking of which, it might be valuable to create a biofuel bot. Put it right there. I don't think that would work. I think it would have to go right here. Yeah, that would help out little Haiku, so she stops doing that and she can focus on other things. Good. Good plan. And it might actually be valuable to have another water bot. Because I feel like watering's the thing that we're sucking on the most. Water bots are vertical. Okay, that's fine. And would it be valuable to have another harvest bot? I think it would. our production is going to increase dramatically. So let them get back to it. All right. As for us, we reorganized. Now we need to handle the shortcodes. All right, is there any reference to shortcode in here? I don't think I did anything really with that. I created the database. So I need to create an endpoint where it's get shortcode, essentially. Let's do it after register app dot. This is going to be a get. And the path is going to be shortcode. And then we're going to have our API key. Okay, func. You got it. Let's go to routes. Package, import any number of things, function, get shortcode. Just going to take in a C, which is fiber context, CTX, and database, which is a db.db. And we're going to return an error, and then there we go. So this will be get return routes.get uppercase, uppercase, uppercase. Get shortcode C database. I like that. I'm pretty happy with moving this stuff out of there. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's turn down the music a little bit. Onions. 1 second. We need more onions. Onions. Jesus, when is this celery gonna end? Oh, look at this, our production. It's so fast. We've only harvested 1 onion. Oh yeah, okay, we were struggling. Do we need any more lettuce? Yes, we do. More lettuce. Okay. They're good for a while. Okay, so we're going to do our get shortcode. So do I generate a shortcode when I register a device? Let's see. I don't think so. Save new device. API key sets streamer key. No, I don't. Okay, so how do we want the shortcodes to work? Let's think about this. So we're using the shortcode as a means to log in. Right? So really there should only be one shortcode. And let's think this through. Only be one shortcode? Is that right? The vertical light is giving me a shadow on my face, but that's just too... That's not bright enough. Is it? That's not bad, actually. Yeah, and if I'm close enough, I don't mind that at all. Okay, so the shortcode allows you access to the service. And you can only get the shortcode from using the device. Remember, we're not building Fort Knox here, right? It doesn't need to be super secure. It just needs to, you know, be relatively secure. Mm-hmm. The fuck is Rusty resting? Get up, bro. What are you doing? You got work to do. Lazy bastard. There's watering. Look, that seed has never been watered. All right. So, okay. Do we have one shortcode or do we have many shortcodes? There should be... There should be some sort of way to... Okay. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to create a shortcode here. So let's go. So we need to say, oh, hey, we need a new shortcode. Because every time we request a shortcode, we're going to generate a shortcode. And then there will be some sort of cleanup that we'll need to do. Like maybe every time we request a shortcode, we invalidate the previous shortcode. But that also means that we need to make sure. I mean, there's only one then. There's only one active shortcode at a time, which I think is okay. I'm fine with that. Okay. So if there's only going to be one shortcode at a time, then we don't necessarily need there to be, let's go here, schema, device. What was that? What was that? That's actually wrong. Why didn't that throw an error? Okay, so then we don't actually need this. We can have the shortcode be a part of that. Let's add a field. I mean, this is probably terrible for security. This is going to be a string. Short code. So let's update that. Regenerate. We're probably going to have to clear out our database, but I think we did already. Type device configuration does not exist. It's right here, dude. Oh, is it because it's lowercase? Oh my gosh. This element cannot be renamed. Why not? Alright, we'll go back to this. That might be because it's lowercase and it doesn't like lowercase things. It's not public if it's lowercase. Supported type. Does not exist for Edge. Okay, I think I made a mistake by making those lowercase. Can I rename? No. Can I rename you? No. Cannot be named. Okay. Supported type. Supported type and supported type. And this is going to be supported type. Edge shortcode is missing from the inverse edge. Yeah, that's because we don't want this anymore. I don't see any value in this. So we're going to delete you, move to trash. And I'm going to go generate. No such file or directory. Yeah, I understand. We don't need a reference to that because I deleted it. There we go. Okay. All right. Look at that. Some cauliflowers coming in. Okay, so now let's update this so that we are up to date there. So this is no longer going to have this edge. Trash it. Instead, we're just going to have a shortcode. Yeah, that's fine. Short code. So I was thinking that might not be a good thing if we wanted to have some sort of expiration. But we don't. No, we're not doing that. If we want to later, we can. But we don't need it right now. Okay, so it actually makes sense that when we create a new device, we create a shortcode too. So, well, no, it doesn't. It doesn't make sense to do that. That'll be nillable. If it's nil, then that means they just haven't requested one yet and they can't access the configuration file. I'm okay with that. So, let's go to our device, go, and in our fields, we're going to make this nillable, which means we need to update our generated files. Okay. That, a lot of things updated. It creates a lot of files whenever we do this database stuff. Okay, now we need to think about what does a shortcode have to entail. Well, it should be random numbers and letters. Do I have a reference to random in here somewhere? Random. Failed to create a random number. Generate API key. Make. I mean, essentially it's the same as generating an API key. It's just we don't want 15 bytes. We want okay. Func generate random key with a length of int. The colon is not a thing. Int. And this is going to return a byte array? No, this will just return a string or an error. So it's actually going to be this. But the generate API key will be a nice to have. So then this will be return generate random key a length of 15. This is actually going to be length now. There we go. So now we can also have another function called generate shortcode, and it'll return the same thing, string and error, and it's going to return a generate random key of let's see, bytes 4, I guess. Man, if we failed, this should really be a panic. I mean, why are we failing that? That's stupid. Who calls this? Yeah, it panics there. That's fine. Okay. So, now in our device registration, no, not in our device registration, in our shortcode, we're going to do security dot generate shortcode, and this will be a shortcode error. Yep. If error. Okay, so if we have an error, we're going to want to fatal it. How did we handle that here? That log.fatal. Log.fatal. Fatal throws a panic, right? Yeah, it exits. Well, it doesn't panic, but it puts an output and then exits the operating system. Okay. And then we would return an error, but we would never get there. All right, I'll be back. 1 second. Alrighty-roo, let's get back to it. All right. Before we get started, since I'm already distracted, let's get our cauliflower production up. Boop. And let's see, what do we need? Oh, we're almost there. Almost there. I think we need 12 more. What is that? Celery? We might have 12 more in there. I think I'm gonna wait on that. Let's see. That should go down to, yeah, 11 more celery. Oh, we might have to grow some more celery here. All right. Let us continue with the development. So here we have our short code, right? Which is just a 4-byte random set of characters. Is that? Yeah, I think that's fine. And then we're going to. We need to store this shortcode. So we need to get the device. So that means that. God, does that mean I'm going to have to do a post instead of a get? That's kind of annoying. That's super annoying. Yeah, that's what it means. Okay. So let's make a new type struct here. Type struct type what do we call this? Just random device ID. Well, no, I have the API key, so that should give me the device as well, right? Let's see. Who uses the API key? API key. Update activity data. So here, get device API key. Yeah, so this is a post as well. I don't love that. I feel like the API key should give you access to the device. But how would you do that when the API key is a hashed nonce thing? Okay. I'm going to copy this. So it's going to have to be a post, which I'm not a fan of, but I haven't designed this well enough for it to be done any other way. So we shouldn't even generate our shortcode until we verified that they have access. Right? So we're actually going to do device data c dot. Let's go back here. Body parse. Type device data struct device ID, which is a string. And then we're going to create a new, so this is device data is equal to new device data. How do I do that? Right. It should be colon equals because we're creating a variable. Oh, wait, registration info just has device ID in it. We could reuse that. I'm okay with that. Models. Okay. So then we verify, and now we're able to generate the shortcode. Okay, we generate the shortcode. Now we're going to want to access the database. So now we're going to say, oh, hey, database dot update set shortcode. And we're going to take the device ID, registration info, device ID, and the shortcode. That isn't a thing, so can this auto create it for me? No. Fine, fine, fine. Let's go to the database. db.go. Go down here to the bottom. We really need to do something similar here, where we start separating out files. Func db star db set shortcode. We're going to take in the device ID, which is a type string, and we're going to take in the shortcode, which is also of type string. Okay. So then we're going to query the device. Actually, we're going to do exactly this. Okay. That. Now we're going to say return. So device dot update dot set shortcode, and that will be the shortcode here. Okay, and then we're going to save using the context. Good. We've used update other places. Okay. Log printf failed to store shortcode. Okay. And if that all succeeded, then we're going to return true. Okie dokie. So now we can set our shortcode. That will work. And did work? Jesus. Did okay is equal to this. If okay, then we're going to return the shortcode. C.send string shortcode. Return all right, there we go. Getting the shortcode now works. So once we've stored it to the database, we'll send the shortcode down. The device will be able to react to the shortcode. So what the device will do, what the watch will do, is it will show the shortcode, and then, the user will be able to enter the shortcode. Once we're ready for that. So it might be close to time for us to start building out the UI for that. Oh boy. Oh boy, but before we do that, our busy little Rusty here. Rusty and crew. We have, what are these? Potatoes. We have taters now. We have taters. This is fabulous. We need a lot of taters. So let's grow taters. We need some more cauliflower. Bloop. What should we grow here? I don't know. Maybe potatoes. What should we grow over here? Well, let's start looking down. So we need potatoes. We're also going to need more lettuce and more celery. So let's just keep the celery going. We're not going to need any more onions as far as I can tell. So let's start replacing the onions. No, we will need onions. And we will need corn as well. Interesting. Wow, there's a lot to unlock. Well, let's keep doing the celery. And we'll keep growing the lettuce, though our lettuce production has gone down quite a bit. Let's keep our cauliflower production up. Celery. We're just going to throw some lettuce in here. It's not aesthetically pleasing, and it won't be for some time. Though, there's something we could do, is we could start doing Sonnet's shop. What do we get from Sonnet's shop? Sonnet's shop. So we get signs for our veggies. Looks like we get some flowers and other stuff. I think the signs are useful because they tell you what to plant, maybe? Don't really know. Potatoes. What we really need is we really need to expand. But that's 6,000. We're not anywhere close to that yet. That's okay. We could be if I just click this forever. But I'm not going to do that. All right. So, I think we've done this. Shortcode integration is there. Shortcode creation / get. All right. So, that is done. Is it the double? It's the double, isn't it? All right. So that's done. The next steps are creating the UI to do that. Oh boy. Creating UI, web UI. Never really done it. I'm wondering if that's a thing for today. Are there other smaller, long-standing to-dos we can do? We can change this to send up the hash of the device ID, which I'm a fan of. So we're going to move that into here. That should be pretty quick. So we are going to save this. Shortcode support. Commit and push. Okay, now we are alternating to Oh, I don't have it open. File. Open recent. And we want the, oh boy, pretty sure it's garment overlay. Okay. So now, in our communication controller, when we register, send data callback, generate nonce to secret, register device, we put in the device ID, which is the device settings.unique identifier. But what we're going to do is we're going to create the hash of that, which convert encoded string, string utils, convert encoded string. Okay, so we're gonna do, let's make a helper function for this, where we just pass in the string and we don't nonce it. Function hash string. Let's just call it secret. And as string, actually, let's not do that. I don't know that we have that at the moment. And then we're going to do okay, and then this is going to be oh no. Oh no, stop doing this. Okay. So we take in a string, hash a string as string. That way we know that our secret, we're going to convert this to secret. Okay. Hash that. Secret. Secret as bytes. Secret as bytes. Secret as bytes. Okay, then that's our hash secret, and we're going to return that. Return hashed secret. Okay, so now this is going to be var hashed secret is going to be equal to hash string of secret. Let's just do secret plus. And then we don't need this here anymore. Okay. Now, with that, we can also hash our device ID. So then we're going to do hash string of this. Okay. Nice. Another to-do down. And the only reason we're doing that is so we're not exposing the device ID, the unique device ID, which, you know, probably isn't that important, but, you know, no reason to expose it if we don't have to. I mean, to us, it's the same thing. We get a unique hash. So there we go. should we run the server and see how all this works? At least make sure things don't break. Did I? No. No, no, no. Oh my gosh, open recent. Activity stream server. Go run server.go. Huh. What's the problem here? Oh, Jesus Christ. What is going on? It's too big. It's too big. There we go. Okay, so what's the problem here? No required module provides package shortcode. db.go. Oh. Yeah, because it doesn't exist anymore. So that's the thing. Client has no field or method shortcode. Undefined shortcode. Oh, okay. So, yeah, we need to update this so it doesn't. Oh, but you know what? That's a reason to keep the shortcodes separate, is so that there's a back and forth relationship between the two. Shoot, you're right. So that I could just look up the shortcode, and then that points me to the device. Yeah. Yep, that's a problem. Okay. Well, then we're going to have to reintroduce shortcode. Okay, let's pop into GitHub over here. I don't know what its status is though. So activity stream server. Internal db int schema history. Here we go. We're just going to copy it in. So new file short code.go. There we go. Now we need to go back to the device. device.go. I'm going to go here. History. Shortcode.type. So we don't actually want this here. And the reason for that is so that I can look up a shortcode and it'll point me back to the device, right? I shouldn't have removed that. So now our db.go, we're going to have to cd internal db, and then we're going to want to do the go generate. Good. So now this should be okay. Okay, but down here, we're actually going to want to add device dot edges dot shortcode query shortcode dot first. So what do we want to do? If the shortcode is there, then we want to update it. Dot first. CTX. Okay. If the error is not equal to nil, then, you know, we're not. This isn't exactly true anymore. That means we need to create a shortcode. So device dot add wait, we have a endpoint here for shortcode. Okay, db.client.shortcode.create.set code code is going to be short code. Set device is going to be device. Save. CTX. Okay. So there. We added it with the shortcode. Else, now actually we can return true. We're going to have nested if errors. Oh boy. Failed to create new shortcode. Okay. Fix that. Okay, so now if there is not an error, and then also and then this will be return true. Okay. Excuse me. So if there is no error, then there means there is an existing shortcode. So we want to update it. Existing shortcode dot update. We're not changing the set code to the shortcode. Save CTX. And then if this fails, so we'll do error. If error, then we're going to return false. And I guess we could just return the error, but I don't know. We don't need to. This will be failed to update shortcode. Okay, good. Good stuff. So now we are doing the proper thing for the shortcode. Cool. Let's create a new, and now let's do go run. Oh, we still have a bunch of errors here. What is this? What is this? What's the problem? Invalid operation. Cannot indirect activity variable type string. Okay. Sure. Sure. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Go run server.go. It's running. Success. That's what we want to see. Alright. We've let our system here go by the wayside. Okay. We've got a lot of cauliflower. We need more potatoes. We're going to need more lettuce. Let's get some lettuce growing up here. Okay. We're going to need more celery. Man, that celery is just high demand. Okay, celery. So lettuce is actually almost done. It's the celery that's taking the longest. We don't need any more onions, so I might not be doing onions too much longer. Just kidding. We need a few more onions. So we're going to do a few more onions. We'll do right here, onions. And How we doing on potatoes? Potatoes are pretty good. They're coming along. Okay, we've satisfied everything there. For this next one, we're gonna need more potatoes. We're gonna have plenty of cauliflower. We're gonna need a lot more celery and a lot more potatoes. So maybe we just start planting some potatoes up here. Alright, we're at 3,336 spare parts. That's good. That's good. We can actually afford this dude now. Who is this? Pinion's house. Pinion will help you gather farm statistics. Do I need farm statistics? I mean, we have all this space over here that we could be growing on. But we're definitely going to have to build more dudes. Or we wait and we grow, get to 6,000 and we expand this way. But, you know, where would we put Pinion's house? I guess it would have to be right next to, and Sonnet's shop, already there. Who I really want is Splunk. But I don't think Splunk is valuable until we need Sonnet and Splunk. We're not going to get there with this amount. So we could just expand, build a bunch more plots. Right? We're going to need at least 2 harvesters and 2. So we do 1, 2, 1. Let's see. 2. And I think that leaves some room for some waters. And then 1, 2. Let's see. Sorry, waters. But I don't think that leaves enough room. Well, actually, it does. Alright. Then let's build one here. I'm going to build another one there. And then I'm going to build another one. Oh. Right there. And then we're going to build... Oh, you know what we don't have? I'm going to build a water there. And a harvest spot. Here. And another harvest spot here. And I think that's all we can do right now. Why does it look like I have only one harvest spot? Where's the other one? Oh, there he is. What happened to him? think we're going to need another water bot. Another well. We'll put it over here. And we'll build another water right there. Yes, good. Oof, okay. The commute is going to be long. Okay, so we've got our server running here, right? So, oh, actually, no, that's wrong. Secret. There we go. And let's get our let's move this here. And move that there. So now we're going to build for the Forerunner. Oh, it's not happy. I didn't do semicolon. Always with the semicolons. So I bet there's going to be another spot. Anytime we set up, we need to hash it too. Hash string. It's just pretty much every time. Okay, so let's look for any unique identifier. Yep. I don't think I need that there. Unique identifier. Okay. The 2 times that we do it, we have it hashed. So let's save and then build. Missing this. Build successful. Great. Let's run it. So now, running this, it should register the hashed version. Yep. Cool. I'm happy with that. So now we can do the UI on the watch for the okay, so this is done. Now we can add UI for shortcode. And watch. Okay. The wheat is a good standby until we have enough money to. I want to put a storage unit here so you don't have to go way over there. And then we're probably going to expand this way. Let's do more cauliflower here. More celery. And then I think we have more potatoes growing here. Potato. Potato. Yeah, there's nothing really pretty about this. It's mostly just get it done. And what we're going to be missing is actually celery. No, lettuce. Excuse me. Lettuce. I'm just watching our little crew. Trying to figure out what we will need. Man, that freaking celery, man. We're actually short on corn, too. Alright. Then we're going to start growing more corn. All right. Ooh, we unlocked. What are those? Turnips. Ugh, gross. All right, I think we can actually afford this now. That should make the travel time a little shorter. Haiku's over here taking a break. Doesn't seem to do anything. All right. Just trying to anticipate what we'll need. We will need more onions, so we're going to do a half plot of onions and a half plot of we're going to fill that one with corn. Turnips. Okay, we're going to start needing turnips, so let's do that. And let's finish filling this field out with corn. I wonder if it'd be useful to have... Oh, I don't have enough for that. Alright, I think I'm pretty good for today. We did the shortcode creation on the server side. We're sending up the hash of the device ID now versus the actual device ID. We're adding UI for the shortcode and the watch. Well, we haven't done that yet, but it should be pretty simple. Yeah, Jesse? Go is pretty interesting. I'm pretty new to it as well. But we have a whole Go server running for our project. You kind of caught me at the end of my stream, though. Unfortunately. And I guess I can do this part. So let's see. Let's go to our IQ here. Okay. And then get, no. Get shortcode is the one that we want. Garmin over menu lay delegate. Init menu delegate. This is the one we want. Menu 2 input delegate. All right. Where did I set that? Init delegate? Right here. Okay. Shortcode ID. Yep. All right. Sorry, Jesse, but I'm near the end here. I got to get going to the real world. But yeah, anyways, we're continuing to build this out. It's getting bigger and bigger. Learning Go, learning Monkey C, which is the programming language for Garmin devices. And we're going to continue building. See you later.